Awawa Fongdokchaba SKTV gi IT section gi engineer oina leramba Selambau Panmaina laibak thiba thodok amada lekhidabada SKTV gi management amadi staff singna thamoshokna awawa fongdorakli masagi chahi 19 khaktamak ngaikhiba Selambau Panmai Tamenglong district ki Luangdi Pabram dagi haujikna kaisampata leiduna SKTV gi IT section da thabak tawrakhibani Selambau mathauda mabukning changba amadi hotnaba kanba engineer ama oiramki mahakna lekhidabada SKTV gi management amadi staff na Selambau gi thawaina mabugi leikonda ingna chikna leirunaba thaunizabaga loinana leikhidrabagi imung manungi awabadashu saruk yazari khanganjariba SKTV management amadi staff
Hello, Kurumjiri, and welcome to SKTV News. You are watching Primetime English News with me, Jessie. Now, as usual, giving you the headlines first. BSc Nursing 4th semester student from Meghalaya's Tura district found dead by hanging inside RIMS campus hostel premises. Kukizo Village Volunteers Eastern Zone issues warning to Meiteis over crossing Kuki inhabited areas for Siroi Lily Festival set to take place from May 20 to 24 in Ukhrul district. RPF Tuwalan National Secretary Maheshwar Thaunaujam strongly criticizes Kukizo volunteers in obstructing Meitei participation in upcoming Siroi Lily Festival. And Justice Bhushan Ramkrishna Gavai takes oath as 52nd Chief Justice of India, succeeding Justice Sanjeev Khanna. Now giving you the news in detail. A tragic incident unfolded at Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS today as 20-year-old BSc Nursing 4th semester student was found dead by hanging inside the campus hostel premises. The deceased, identified as Abil Sachiana CH Marak, daughter of Diki Nombak Sangma from Tura district in Meghalaya's West Garo Hills, was residing at Leibakle House of RIMS Nursing Hostel. The incident came to light around 8:25 a.m. after she failed to respond during the routine 7:30 a.m. roll call. Concerned fellow students raised the alarm and residents of the boys' hostel informed the warden. She was later found hanging inside an unused section of the hostel that had been burnt down in 2017. Soon after the discovery, a team from Imphal police, accompanied by forensic experts, arrived at the scene and conducted thorough inspection. Her body was subsequently transferred to Jennings morgue for post-mortem examination to determine the exact cause of death. Authorities have begun investigation into the circumstances surrounding the incident. Further details are awaited pending the autopsy report and police inquiry. Meanwhile, Regional Institute of Medical Sciences condoled the tragic death of 4th semester BSc Nursing student Abil Sachiana CH Marak, a native of Rongram in West Garo Hills, Meghalaya. In a press note issued by Media Cell RIMS, it is informed that the case of unnatural death has been registered at Lamphel Police Station today and the matter is being investigated. At a time when the government and Naga community are gearing up to celebrate 5th state-level Siroi Lily Festival 2025 with full enthusiasm, Kukizo Village Volunteers Eastern Zone KZVVEZ has asked the Meitei community to refrain from entering or crossing Kuki inhabited area at any time, including for the purposes of attending the Siroi Lily Festival. In a statement issued by its Information and Publicity Wing, KZVVEZ stated that Kuki Zone must resortedly prohibit any individual from the Meitei community from entering or accessing their villages or territories, including for the purposes of attending the Shirolili festival until justice is duly served for the losses during the ongoing conflict and a durable solution through the establishment of a separate administrative arrangement is realized for Kuki Zo people. It went on to maintain that the violation of this directive will be considered intentional and individuals shall bear full responsibility for any consequences that may follow. While encouraging all Tangkhul brothers and sisters along with wider Naga brethren across the state to participate in the festivities with full spirit and enthusiasm, the KZVVEZ expressed hope that Naga brethren, particularly the Tangkhul community, will understand and respect the gravity of the sentiments of Kuki Zo community and the necessity of issuing the communique. Meanwhile, Village Volunteers Eastern Zone VVEZ has clarified that it has no connection with the press release issued by Kuki Zo Village Volunteers Eastern Zone KZVVEZ on May 11 that prohibits Meitei's entry into the Kuki inhabited areas for participating Shiroi Festival. In a press release, VVEZ further stated that it met the clarification to dispel any confusion or misinformation regarding its relationship with KZVVEZ. It also asked the public to rely on credible sources and avoid spreading misinformation. Now moving on, Republican Party of India Athawale RPIA National Secretary Maheshwar Thonawjam has strongly criticized the intervention of Kuki Zo Village Volunteers KZVV in the effort of Meitei community to participate at the upcoming Shiroi Lili festival. He was speaking on the sidelines of felicitating new office bearers of Manipur State Youth Committee MSYC of Republican Party of India Athawale RPIA at Maypa Hall located at Palace Compound, Imphal today. Speaking further, the RPI National Secretary termed the interference of KZVV as an effort to break the fraternal bond between Meitei Naga and Meitei Pangal communities in the state. While noting that a collective effort of the indigenous communities is vital in fighting against the evil designs to disintegrate the communities, he further emphasized the need for direct involvement of youth in politics in bringing changes to the society. The function was also attended by RPIA, Manipur State Unit Working President Laitonjam Haridas, Vice Presidents Haubijam Gitajan and Sapamcha Kanglepal, among others. During the function, Maheshwar Thonawjam felicitated the new office bearers of MSYC.
Masaki mayum da changbam ngamdabida koi chen chelaga di kemta leiri sibu freedom movement leitri sibu imaleba imana nuairam gadra ne bhaibirone me gi tang kundagi hogadaba mamang da gi chanaglaba siroi village ukhulna sinduna laglaba aikoi gi siroi festival aigi tinau tangkhul myam leibim pham naga myam leibim pham da chachage ko akoi gi yellow gi oiba festival ni ko na khanjar leibodo ngarang nahan manipur thugai pamba sing ngasi khabar front page yaure nang changba yaroi akoi phawra changba yaroi kaina hajale that means akoi semdo ka daba myam le nungsi chanan leiba yellow myam sa nungsi chanan leimina bada akoi choba thodang lomina ba manipur se tangduk leitana leirakanda manipur thugai bam pami ba sing se koi ngape harakanda changba peace leiba shanti leiba Kundari ba myam se pulak nungsi chanan na akoi yellow myam se pulak kundami na ba manipur mo ohen ba se akoi first priority oina ga dabne politics se koi nahan mapanda gi sum lauraga semdok se haibadu natabada system de soide haibadu natabada system manu se changa ganda semdok ina se haibu wakalon sida first priority thamina si.
Justice Bhushan Ramkrishna Gavai took oath as 52nd Chief Justice of India CJI during a ceremony that was held at Rashtrapati Bhavan. President Draupadi Murmu administered the oath of office to Justice Bhushan Ramkrishna Gavai. Justice Gavai, who was elevated as a judge of the Supreme Court on May 24, 2019, will have a tenure of over 6 months and will demit office on November 23rd. His swearing-in ceremony was attended by prominent dignitaries including Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal, and several other Union Cabinet Ministers. Justice Gavai, who took over from former CJI Sanjeev Khanna is the son of the late R.S. Gavai, a former governor of Bihar, Kerala and Sikkim, and a veteran leader of the Republican Party of India, Gavai faction. Justice Gavai is the second Chief Justice of India from the scheduled caste SC community, following Justice K.G. Balakrishnan, who served between 2007 and 2010.
न्यायालय का मुख्य न्यायमूर्ति नियुक्त हुआ हूँ।
जो भारत के उच्चतम न्यायालय का मुख्य न्यायमूर्ति नियुक्त हुआ हूँ।
सत्यनिष्ठा से प्रतिज्ञा करता हूँ।
सत्यनिष्ठा से प्रतिज्ञा करता हूँ
कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति
मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान निष्ठा रखूंगा।
मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा।
मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा।
तथा मैं सम्यक प्रकार से और श्रद्धापूर्वक तथा अपनी पूरी योग्यता, ज्ञान और विवेक से
तथा मैं सम्यक प्रकार से और श्रद्धापूर्वक तथा अपनी पूरी योग्यता, ज्ञान और विवेक से
अपने पद के कर्तव्यों का भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या देश के बिना पालन करूंगा।
भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या देश के बिना।
Manipur Meitei Pangal Welfare Organization MMWO has appealed to individuals and groups to refrain from intervening or causing untoward incident at the upcoming Shiroi Lili Festival, which will begin on May 20. In a press release, MMWO emphasized that the festival will be organized for the development of Shiroi Lili, which is a unique flower found only in Manipur. It also added that the festival will showcase the uniqueness of Shiroi Lili to the world. MMWO also wished for a peaceful Manipur and unity among the various communities residing in the state from the festival onwards. Zemi Council Northeast India has reaffirmed its commitment to supporting and strengthening the Zeliangrong community as resolved in the ZCNEI General Assembly at Laisong, Assam, and pledged to further mandate the Zeliangrong body and its constituent units. In a press release issued by its media cell, ZCNEI clarified its position and stand on Zeliangrong nomenclature issue, highlighted that Zimi, Liangmai, and Rongmai are three main kindred tribes of Zeliangrong community, united by their shared history, culture, and linguistic roots. Continuing that the term Zeliangrong was coined in 1947 to promote unity and solidarity among the tribes, Zemi Council Northeast India stated that it opposes any attempts to eradicate or supplant the Zeliangrong nomenclature, which would compromise their ancestral legacy. The council also asks Zeliangrong kindred tribes to uphold the unity and pride of the Zeliangrong people and strengthen their collective Zeliangrong identity. Felicitation ceremony for position holders from Sagolban Assembly Constituency in Higher Secondary Examination 2024-25 conducted by the Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur was held today at the residence of MLA R.K. Imo. The event was jointly organized by Sagolban Constituency Progressive Committee SCPC and BJP Sagolban Mandal under the supervision of the MLA. During the program, the position holders were presented a cash reward of 10,000 rupees as a token of encouragement. It may be mentioned that MLA R.K. Imo introduced a meritorious award program in the constituency to motivate and uplift academic excellence. Speaking at the program, the MLA also announced a new initiative to provide an annual free coaching program for 20 aspirants of NEET, G and IIT of the constituency from next year. The total coaching fees will be jointly sponsored by SCPC and Nachom Iju Foundation, Kwakaitel, which is the partner institute of the initiative.
ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯈꯟꯖꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯣꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯡꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯒ ꯇꯥꯏꯞ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯧꯅ ꯑꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯟꯁ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯥꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯖꯤꯅꯤꯌꯥꯔꯤꯡꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯀꯦꯜꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯥꯕꯗ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ 12 ꯗꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯒ adigi kano yaw ngamna bagi 20 students scholarship sponsor tawga haiba ai matan series prepare to yaw ngamna bi yetna ai ya smile hamdai lokthok sage.
TH Somarendra, convener of All Manipur Contractor Association Forum, has claimed that the statement made by Chief Engineer of Rural Engineering Department of Manipur State Rural Roads Development Agency, RED MSRRDA, KH Temba, about Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, PMGSY, tender on May 12 was a false statement. Chief Engineer KH Temba had previously claimed that RED MSRRDA has no right to intervene or adjust the tender of PMGSY. Speaking at a press conference held at Manipur Press Club today, DH Somarendra asserted that PMGSY Phase 3 guidelines did not mention the need to include standard bidding document in the tender without the permission of National Rural Infrastructure Development Agency. However, according to guidelines, a site engineer can provide training about new technology. He also highlighted that PMGSY Phase 3 tender has been conducted twice in Manipur till now. Furthermore, DH Somarendra said that the relevant authority has notified to conduct the second tender by adjusting standard bidding document and notice inviting tender after various people complained to Manipur High Court and Prime Minister Office to include local contractors during the first tender. However, DH Somarendra expressed disappointment over conducting the second tender of PMGSY Phase 3 without adjusting the standard bidding document.
PMGSY Assamna Center na pirak pa NRI guideline SBD chemtok traga muina people das akoi NRI di chemtok pangamde na hairaga karigi chemtok ga SBD kauraga state contractor amata tender thada ba yahanoi duri bino haibani masi akoi chemtok piu haibani aduga media da karida akoi gi contractor singse ma ngamba kanguna thau conventional method ta thabak mari yauri ga ne hata propaganda tauba aduga yam sen haiganda angamba tender kudima akoi thabiye adubu mana SBD chemtok ga NIT ko webse masi khutak ta chumthok kadabani aduga contractor singbu misguide tawriba aduga people bu misguide tawraga mana SBD thongaga tender kawribase machi sidak ta semtok tragadi tender se Manipur government na thingjanbiu loinana Manipur government na PMGSY se asugi matik mole haibase PMGSY office ta paisa asum yamna saraga corrupt practice ama sathare ibase si masana dum thingbi mam thoi aduna PMGSY office se phajana run tawlaba huji chief engineer hapadagina thabak thorom toribase ista Manipur government na inquiry ma chathabiraga PMGSY 3 NIT se nium chumna tawbiu amadi contractor singi pithoktana leiba bill sing pithopiu.
Well, we have more news coming up, but before that, let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Admission open for 2025-26 session at National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, NELIT, Imphal, Akampat. University courses, MTech CSE in AI, MCA, MSc IT, MSc Bioinformatics, BCA, BSc Computer Science, PGDCA, O-Level IT and CHMT, Diploma in Computer Science and Engineering, DCSE, Diploma in Electronics and Communication Engineering, DECE. Free course fee for SC/ST students. Last date to apply is 20 May 2025. For further details, please contact 8132062261. Register now.
Caesar Hospitals na keyhole surgery pangthorakpa chahi kungamapan mapung pharakpa kumonga mari leinana me tha manungda keyhole surgery da 10% mari leinaba investigation singda 15% amasung general ward bed charges da 20% discount phangbigani akupa marol pizariba mobile number natraga Caesar Hospitals tagi phangbigani.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News, and now moving on. A team of health services, Manipur, led by its director, Dr. Chanbok Gonmei, inspected District Hospital, Chandal, in line with the initiative to facilitate super speciality and specialty healthcare in the government healthcare facility. The team, which comprises of Directorate of Health Services, DHS, Joint Director Dr. Y. Prem Chandra, Deputy Director Dr. U. Jogindro, National Health Mission, NHM, State Nodal Officer for Blood Cell, Dr. Eldaya Lakshmi, and Health and Family Welfare, EE, Waidilip. During the visit, the team discussed about the progress, challenges and requirements of the district hospital, Chandal, along with CMO, Chandal, Medical Superintendent, Medical Officer, and other staff of the district hospital. Program Manager of District Health Society, Chandal, also made a PPT presentation about the various aspects of healthcare centers under it. The team also inspected the ongoing construction works at the district hospital. Working President of Lomi Yaifalub Kangleipak, Loyalub Kangleipak, Tarangbam Bridget, has warned of action against people who sell pesticides and insecticides without following proper standards and norms. Tarangbam Bridget was speaking during World Farmers' Day observance that was held at Manipur Press Club today. Managing Director of RK Fortune Development Private Limited, Rajkumara Meshwar, President of Loyalub Urembam Tiken, Senior Soil Scientist of ICAR Manipur Center Lamphilpot, Dr. T. Basanta, and Associate Professor of DM College of Arts, Thongbam Ibotombi, attended the program. Speaking on the sidelines of the program, Tarangbam Bridget said there are only few company distributors for pesticides in the state, but at recent times, few private individuals have cropped up who are running pesticides shops in their locality without adhering to necessary guidelines. Bridget further urged individuals to acquire necessary license to operate such pesticide business and to run those business only after understanding proper applications and methods for their pesticides.
Hojik pesticide ki karbar tawbiriba pesticide yonbiriba lau hida kamari lena yonbiriba isin lau kana gumba khakna yamna aranba illegal oiba nature mawong amakakta hojik yumda sangoida mangonda masida khulakta irakta akoigi hida khara loksaluraga sendong kanogi karbar moine ta sathabirakpagi nature ama yam chauna lai haitare hojik manipur da leiba tasengna company ki distributor si masing yam yamde distributor na taba retailer sing oina hangaga dukan oina sendan lambi da changjan biriba isinau singda loyaluk ki maikadigi nolukna hojin sima bijage pesticide ki karbada changjan biriba isinau singna karbado tokthokpiu haijaba nasade karbado tokbiba targadi madugi chana kanglon niti niyom do ngakna chapira kanda magi lai paibam do license tuma paibira kanda pesticide ki license paibira ka phambira ka madugi application method chumna longmi singda takpira kanda tobina bagi wafam madu loyaluk ki maikadigi isinau singgi mafamda thamjage.
Universal Friendship Organization UFO has today observed Non-Butcher Day in conjunction with the birth anniversary of its founder RK Manisana on the theme Ay Koy Punahimin Nashi at all Manipur Battalion General Headquarters of UFO in Imphal East, Jingnungkok. The function was attended by UFO President RK Sana Parihal, Secretary General Yumlemba Mayraba Angom, Finance Secretary L. Tyron, Publicity Secretary Tongbram Wanglen, instructors, battalion commanders, and members from various branches of the organization. Speaking on the sidelines, Secretary General Yumlemba Mayraba Angom informed that UFO founder RK Manisana submitted a proposal to UN to observe Non-Butcher Day globally through East Timor President Josh Ramor Horta. He added that the observance was organized to bring the significance of making the proposal.
Jiva singbu nungsibagi wakalon da pola kanda nomaktang oresu koigi jiva hataba numina se prithivina observation oina taunaba maramdi nomakatang aikoigi jiva hataba matamda millions of animal living beings se masi prithivida kanba ngamgani haibagi ozagi observer wakalon di makhada nomakatang oresu 14 May-da aikoina ozagi mapok kumon saisida banan basur station topiu haidana secretary.
Under the leadership of T. Fulan Maitei, the Directorate of Fisheries organized a special program today at Raj Bhavan, Imphal. As part of the initiative, District Fishery Officer of Imphal West, Gunabati Kangabam, released fingerlings into the pond located within the Raj Bhavan premises. A total of 4,900 fingerlings were released during the event. The species included 2,300 common carp, 800 rahu, 800 grass carp, 700 ngaton and mrigal, and 300 silver carp. The program aims to promote sustainable fish farming and enhance aquatic biodiversity in the region. In a heartfelt endeavor to honor the sacrifices and contributions of veterans, the Spear Corps of the Indian Army organized an ex-serviceman rally at Senapati today. The rally, which witnessed a turnout of 520, including around 401 veterans, 18 Veer Narish and Veer Matas, 85 war widows and their families, aimed to strengthen ties with the ex-serviceman community and ensure their well-being. Lieutenant General Abhijit S. Pendarkar, AVSM, YSM, General Officer Commanding, Spear Corps, graced the function as chief guest alongside Major General Samir S. Kartikeya. YSM, SM, General Officer Commanding, Red Shield Division. Addressing at the gathering, Lieutenant General Abhijit S. Pendarkar expressed deep appreciation for the invaluable contributions of veterans and acknowledged the sacrifices of Veer Narish and Veer Matas in nation building. He also commended and lauded the role of veterans as they displayed their unwavering support on various platforms for the Indian Armed Forces in the ongoing Operation Sindoor. The National Investigation Agency (NIA) arrested 2 cadres of prescribed UNLF and KYKL for their alleged involvement in the killing of Mar women in Manipur's Jirbam district in November 2023. According to a press release from NIA, the accused Nongtomba Mayraba, hailing from Bishnupur district, was the cadre of UNLF and was involved in the shooting of the woman identified as Zosang Kim. The other accused from KYKL, Sagosham Sanatomba, alias Surchandra Singh of Thoubal district, was part of the team involved in the incident. The 2 accused are in NIA custody till May 17 for further investigations, and on the other hand, NIA has also arrested a cadre of prescribed KCP PWG in a murder and abduction case during violent conflict. The arrested person is identified as Waikom Rohit of Thoubal Pakhangkong, Leirak, and Thoubal district. He was arrested in connection with killing of 3 persons at Kangchup Chingkong area in the Imphal West district in November 2023. He is currently in judicial custody after completing his remand with the NIA. The NIA had taken over the case in February 2024 on the directions of the Ministry of Home Affairs. Manipur police arrested 2 individuals with drug items from 2 different places. According to police, Mung Sanglian, alias David, aged 33 of Valvang, was arrested by police along with 1,267 kilograms of brown sugar from his current residence, Lanva village, under Churajanpur police station. Police found him carrying the brown sugar inside 112 soap cases. On another incident, Manipur police also arrested an individual with 51 bottles of codeine, phosphate and tripolydine hydrochloride syrup, 100 ml Tusrex TR from her residence. The individual is identified as Fatima, age 44, from Lilong Haurebi Turil Hanbi Kalaikong under Lilong Police Station in Thoubal district. Both arrested individuals were handed over to relevant police station for further legal proceedings. Arambay Tengol has informed that a general body meeting for Inat Lining traditional religion will be held at Sana Konong on May 18. In a press release, Arambay Tengol appealed to intellectuals, organizations or groups who had sacrificed their time for the development of Meitei Inat Lining to attend the meeting. The organization also asserted that any opinions by people who did not attend the meeting will not be taken into account. Salam Rajesh, who is a member of IUC and Climate Crisis Commission, has been invited to take part in World Sustainable Development Summit 2025, which is to be held in London next month. The United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs formally invited Salam Rajesh to be part of the summit, which will be conducted to review Sustainable Development Goal SDG 1, No Poverty, SDG 2, Zero Hunger, SDG 13, Climate Action, SDG 16, Peace, Justice and Strong Institutions, and SDG 17, Partnerships for the Goals. The summit is focused at, I quote and unquote, turning the final decade leading up to the 2030 SDG deadline into a decisive period of action and implementation through high-level discussions on financial market innovation, corporate water stewardship, artificial intelligence, and corporate responsibility for human rights, global climate goals, and corporate investments for climate ambitions, sustainable supply chains, sustainable consumption and production, innovation, and transformative solutions for the SDGs. Now moving on to national news, BSF Jawan Purnam Kumar, who was detained by Pakistan Rangers after he inadvertently crossed the international border last month, was handed over to Indian authorities at the checkpost in Attari today. Border Security Force in the statement informed that the BSF Jawan Purnam Kumar Shaw, who had been in the custody of Pakistan Rangers since 23 April 2025, was handed over to India at about 10:30 hours through the joint checkpost Attari, Amritsar. The handover was conducted peacefully and in accordance with established protocols. Purnam Kumar Shaw was in his uniform and carrying his service rifle when he crossed into Pakistan. The 40-year-old has been with the BSF for 17 years. He is from West Bengal's Hooghly. Following the release, the Jawan would undergo a full-body checkup as part of a medical test. Thereafter, counseling and debriefing sessions would be held. Debriefing is a structured discussion and review process commonly used in the military to extract specific information and details of experience from individuals about certain events, including captivity. Now in sports news, Thao Thangmei Bend will clash with Aksdo Khangabok in the final of 3rd MNCA Women's Under-19 One-Day Trophy 2024-25, which is being organized by Manipur Cricket Association. In a semi-final match that was played today at Sadok Ground, Dhobi Lampak, Thao Thangmei Bend defeated Force Ketrigal by 6 wickets to enter final of the tournament. Thoi Bi Ahong Sangbam of Thao Thangmei Bend was adjudged the player of the match for picking up 3 wickets. In another semi-final match that was played at Thao Ground today, Aksdo Khangabok beat Shadow Thangmei Bend by 217 runs to book its place in the final. Langlen Ningthojum of Aksdo Khangabok was declared the player of the match for her 128-run knock. Now we have the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lamphel-Pod, Stet's maximum temperature was recorded at 30 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 19.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 95% in the morning and 55% in the evening. And Manipur received 1.2 millimeter of rainfall in the past 24 hours. Now before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. BSc Nursing 4th semester student from Meghalaya's Tura district found dead by hanging inside RIMS campus hostel premises. Kukizo Village Volunteers Eastern Zone issues warning to Meiteis over crossing Kuki inhabited areas for Shiroi Lili Festival set to take place from May 20 to 24 in Nukul district. RPI Thawala National Secretary Maheshwar Thaunaujam strongly criticizes Kuki Zo volunteers in obstructing Meitei participation in upcoming Shiroi Lili Festival. And Justice Bhushan Ramkrishna Gavai takes oath as 52nd Chief Justice of India, succeeding Justice Sanjeev Khanna. And that's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.